Es la que hay, mi gente. De vuelta otra vez aquí en un casco una historia. Hoy tenemos un invitado bien especial, un OG. Y para que sepan, este podcast va a ser en inglés. Vamos a hablar español un poquito, pero lo vamos a meter en inglés más que español. So today, we got Pichon, an OG from Bridgeport. ¿Qué es la que hay? ¿Qué hay, mira?
Hey, with you, man. Hey, with you.
Tenemos a Ethan, hoy está de vuelta. Lo sacaron del castigo hoy. Aquí otra vez. Tenemos a Pito, su tripito. La Jessie no llegó por estar bebiendo, pero eso es otra cosa. Y a Pichon, more known in Instagram, Gods and Legends. ¿Qué es la que hay, Pichon? What's good, Pichon?
Good shit, man. Ready to bring that benchy back out.
Bring the benchy out.
Yeah, I've been on the bike all summer.
Nah, but I like you seeing. I like seeing you in the bike though.
I miss it. I miss that highway, the endos.
Cause I was used to
being able to take off and shit.
I was used to seeing you in the benchy all the time. So seeing you in the bike is like something new for me.
I miss that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I miss the benchy more. I miss it. It's something about that two-stroke shit. That shit.
¿Qué te gusta más? ¿Te gusta más el Banshee o la street bike?
Nah, I'm addicted to the benchy now. Before it was in between. The bike is good to have because I know I could jump on the highway, go to another city, go wherever I want to go, fast, real quick. I could do endos on the benchy. It's just the bend, the pack, the city, turning.
It's more fun.
It's more fun.
Yeah.
Nah, the endo shit, yo. The other day, right? He be riding in Bridgeport, and I was playing in Winfield. I play softball, and I'm over here playing and shit, and I look to my right, and my boy's coming down the street, endoing the whole street. How the fuck do you do that? How you got the balls, bro, to just hit your front brake, ride it, and lean forward? Just ride that shit like it was nothing.
You got to come in hot and just, it's a motion. The minute you hit that brake, you got to lean forward, lock the tank with your knees, lock the back brake so the bike don't slide sideways, and just ride it out until that motherfucker come down.
He make it easy. Like, look, he got a video on Instagram.
Shit.
Look at this video. Look at the video right here. Look at him in the Instagram. Like nothing, bro. Like what? Like I would never do this shit, bro. This is crazy.
It's crazy because nobody does them no more. It used to be me, Rome, Chuck.
Yeah, I haven't seen Chuck ride in a minute, yo.
It's crazy because if
only a few people that used to do them.
Like in that first episode we had, I was talking about Pete. Like when I was young, I used to see Pete coming down the street just like that video, and that's what used to push me. Like I'm like, no matter what we was doing, you heard Pete coming down the street. It was like, yo, stop what you doing. Oh my God, look at this dude. Look at. So I remember him from the motorcycle before the benchy and all that.
Yeah,
so,
motherfuckers don't know that. Like, they see me on a bike, they're like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. So
they don't know me as a bike nigga, and then they see me, they're like, oh, shit.
Not
yet. So guide us through it. Like, how did it start? Like,
I want to say,
how did the whole riding start with you?
What was your first bike?
I grew up on the west end of Bridgeport in the Evergreens. Mm-hmm. So, you know, you a kid, the whole projects. My man Fat Nasty, God bless his soul. My man Solo, a couple old heads. They always had dirt bikes, four-wheelers. PT niggas had dirt bikes, four-wheelers. So the first chance I got to buy me a bike, you know, from trapping and doing whatever I was doing, I brought a CR80 from this dude from around my way. And I would just, you know, lifting it up like regular shit. But back then, it was no back brake. Nobody was bringing that shit.
Is that the bike that you have on Instagram, a picture you got?
Yeah, that CR80.
Go on Instagram before you keep going with the story so they can see it. So there you go. That's him. Where was that at? Do you remember?
That's in the Evergreens, right there where the Stop and Shop is at now.
Okay.
That's, I want to say, 96 winter, like fall type shit.
96. Oof.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was like 2 years old.
So from the CR80, it was up from there.
That's what I'm saying. I used to be just willing right there in that field, fucking around. And this black kid came, was like, yo, you know, these niggas be willing that shit. They always got it up because they switching gears in the air. Yo, bro, the first time I tried that shit, I flipped back. But I felt it that I could keep going. I left. I said, fuck this street, the dirt. I was in the, like, if you look back then, my tires were always bald because I'm in the street the same way, you know, dirt tires, street tires and shit. So I used to go right there to Linwood, that school over there on the west. I think it was Linwood School. It was like a one-way back then. They got the new condos across the street now.
Yeah.
it was always dead after school. No cars. Everybody that had the house always put their cars in the driveway, back and forth all day until I got it. And the streets just kept getting bigger. State Street. As long as the light was green, I'm running into downtown. But there was times where you going back. There's no back brake back then. You busting your ass. So I used to be pink.
So see the difference now. You see how he was learning by himself. And
Yeah, nobody was there like how
Nah,
I tell niggas, yo, pull that shit back a little bit more. You're gonna scrape. You're gonna do this.
But
None of that
what
shit
I'm
back
trying to
then.
say is like you see how you was practicing in the street by yourself, not in the pack. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like now everybody wants to practice in the pack.
yeah.
And
That's how they
what-
get fucked up.
And that's how they cause accidents.
hmm
So it's like, yo, if you don't know how to wheelie, like I don't wheelie, bro. Like,
I tell niggas all the time, you don't know how to wheelie, you don't got control of your bike, go in the front where you can't run nobody over.
or
Don't be in the
just
back
Don't do none
or
of
in the
that.
middle.
Yeah.
Go to the front. That way we can see you bust your ass and we can just get the fuck
Wow.
out your way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But,
Respectfully.
yeah, not even that. Now you can't even ride and enjoy yourself, even on the bench. The same way you see me on the 954 by myself back then. I pull out the bench, I'm not calling nobody out to ride. Because now these little motherfuckers got problems over here, they got problems over here, and everybody want to post what they doing. They getting on their bike off the rip, they going live. Bro, now they know you got that stupid pink mask on.
Yep.
They're going to be shooting at you
Yep.
while I'm with you. And look, casualties. Look, we got out-of-town niggas that don't even come to Bridgeport no more because people be getting shot out here.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
real
true.
talk.
So
So
how is it? It's different because I remember you riding back then, like the meetups. How was the meetup? Because
there was
it
no
wasn't
meetups.
Instagram.
There was no meetups back then. Back then, the only person I know that used to tap the back brake not to fall was One Eye Craig.
okay.
He's old school. Like Craig, he's a Bowen. That's Hookah Kings.
Okay.
One of them. Yo, back then he had the little YSRs. Remember them shits?
Oh, those
And the
classics.
shit will come back and he would just tap it, not to fall back. But nobody knew what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, that was all new for everybody
Yeah,
else.
I did 7 years. I came home in 2005. I see Rome, Chuck, all these motherfuckers with the bikes straight up like this. Like, yo, what the fuck? Why that shit's not falling back or going back? Yo, the foot. I'm looking at their feet. I left. I'm out. Now I got to figure this out for myself. I got to adapt.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And then
Yep.
that was it. Once I got that shit, it was like, and back then we used to go to Beacon Falls. There wasn't too many people in the street back then. Like if I wanted to ride my dirt bike in the street back in the day, I would go to the projects. A nigga that was riding out there with me, I won't say his name because he a rat. DP, Derek Petway, the North End, old school nigga. Go right to his house on the North End or the Stratford, his mom's house back then. Some niggas would just be already riding. But it was only like 4 or 5 people on the street. And this was back then. And 4 or 5 of them was Howard, Buck, all them old school niggas from the Hollow. And them niggas had 250s and 500s back then.
Yeah, that's
500s.
crazy. The 500s
Yeah.
was wild.
Craig and all them used to be on those
Different.
250s and 500s. Here I go with the 80, keeping up with them niggas, killing my shit. The Tears got some skin out of me. State Street got some skin out of me. Fairfield got all them big post roads. And, bro, back then I used to be on my shit. Mo Black. I met Mo Black in New Haven in 98 on that CR80, bro. Up the post road we
Another
take
old
now.
So
shit.
that,
That's
so
a
that
OG.
CR80 got a lot of story to it.
Up that post road, how we go now to New Haven, I was doing that trip by myself for the Freddie Parade.
And nobody want to leave Bridgeport now because if you're not, people
Oh,
don't
and
wanna,
back then they chase you down. Like when I got arrested for the case I went down for in 99, they brung up mad bench warrants because of the dirt bike shit. They couldn't catch me on a dirt bike, bench warrant.
Back then, it wasn't so many.
And back
people
then you were not
riding,
wearing a
so-
mask
yeah, yeah.
and how we do it now. You know what I'm saying? Right now you look into a crowd, you see 50 YZs. How the fuck you gonna tell me it's you?
yeah, they don't.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a little different.
Back in the day, cuando no usaba el freno, ahí te caíste más veces
Nah, not
así sin
even.
freno o
Not even. The last time I fell was when I had the Banshee by Brisley Park and the back brake got hot because I
esa
had
fue,
I had a passenger.
esa fue la caída
I
más,
remember
más
that. You had a pass.
That,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but before
Yeah,
that,
yo me acuerdo de
I
eso.
haven't fell in like fucking 4 or 5 years, but I knew it was coming. You feel that
you
shit.
feel when they come.
And like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
this year I'm gonna fall type shit.
And you had fresh rims that time, right? That wasn't when you
Yeah.
had the fresh rims that you fucked them up.
Yeah, that whole bike.
The whole bike.
Every time I pull that shit out. But it's like, I know I can't wash my bike today and ride it today. Because every time I washed my bike today and rode it today, I fell. Motorcycle anyway.
That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? The motorcycle shit. So I don't do it no more. Once I seen it happen to me twice, I said, nope, that's it.
Okay. Tú la lavas y la dejas guardar.
Yep.
Ya tú sabes.
I'll wash it the day before if I'm gonna ride it the next day type shit. Cause
You got one of the freshest Banshees out here too. Like I love that Banshee. Like look at this picture of this Banshee.
she coming back.
She's fresh. It's beautiful. Like
She coming back.
Video, but
Yo siempre estaba esperando a alguien que se le pare al lado y tenga el control que tú tienes. Porque todo el mundo puede decir y huilear un Banshee así por ahí, pero no todo el mundo tiene el control de ir de aquí, de Bridgeport a New Haven sin bajarlo.
y sin
O
bajarlo.
sea,
I did 4 boroughs in New York.
I remember-
I did 4 boroughs in New York out
porque
of
no todo el
5.
mundo
I
tiene
remember
eso.
before the turns, though. I remember before the turns when we used to be riding all the time. You'd be like, yo, P, I swear when I get these turns, it's over.
I'm never putting a bike down. That's what
It's
I used to
over,
say.
you heard?
I used to say that. And
Like
the
a
only
week
person,
later, he was taking left
there
turns,
was only
right
2
turns. I
people
said,
that
yo,
kept giving me advice on that.
It's over.
Hoy mismo estaba viendo un video en tu Instagram que tú tienes que están hablando de eso. Yo estaba pasando y él me estaba diciendo, oh, tírala más para atrás. Y ahí tú llegaste y le dices, no, tú sabes cómo tú tienes que hacer los turns, que así esto.
Yeah.
You gotta twist it. So he gonna teach you cómo estaba
Yeah, they in
haciendo
there.
los
All the
turns.
time.
Yeah.
So Pichon, when you grew up, who you looked up for, like when in the bike game, who you
Riding? Shit. Back then it was One Eye Craig, Big Howard, Buck from the Hollow. White Boy Joey was a motorcycle nigga. Fat Nasty, he had the Quadzilla. Still to this day, nobody brings a Quadzilla in the street.
I haven't seen one yet.
He had street tires on the Quadzilla back then, bro.
That's fire.
That's crazy.
Fat
Quadzilla
nigga,
was
Fat
crazy.
Nasty. God bless his soul from the Evergreens. Slugger from PT. Quack from PT. Quack will fucking ride anything.
Yeah,
anywhere.
I remember Quack.
Nigga had blaster, dirt bikes. He didn't give a fuck. He
He
was
had the little trail in the back of
Yeah.
the projects.
in the
and shit back
projects,
there.
off
Yeah,
the
yeah.
projects, in the street. They used to bring me to Park Ave. It's this place called 90 Acres. Bro, I was
I
young.
wish that was still there, yo.
I used to bribe them. Yo, I'll wash the bikes when we come back. Just let me go ride with y'all. And I would go with them riding. That's how I started. My man Fat Nasty, when I was younger, used to put me on his four-wheel, and I used to watch his feet, watch what he was doing. One day he left it on and went to the store in the projects. I put it in gear and started pulling off. And I learned like that.
That's
Real shit.
So everything you did, you learned on your own. Nobody was.
Nah, it was somebody like back then, what the fuck is this kid's name? This was a long time ago. I'm like, yo, how the fuck these motherfuckers willieing for so long? He like, bro, they just speed shifting in the air, but he didn't ride. He just knew what they was doing. So I took that and mastered that. Then I came home in 05, and that, you know, the new wave is the back brake.
The back brake.
What the fuck? I seen niggas doing that shit. Me and 203 Lucky.
Yo,
I tell anybody, you want to learn how to wheelie a motorcycle, go. We used to go on Main Street up the hill by the hospital. Up a hill forces you to bring the bike back and slows it down for you at the same time, but you got to learn to brake. So we would go to hills to learn how to wheelie the motorcycle.
Yeah, because back then you guys used to wheelie fast. Like you guys would
Not fast, but if you had control of the
It
brake,
was
you
more
would be
throttle
slow.
Control.
Yeah, you'll
had to
be
know that.
you'll be a nice speed. If you want to go fast, some niggas was going fast.
Yeah,
and
'cause I
that's-
remember seeing old videos of
and
people
that's
like
that's scary shit, bro.
Yeah.
I remember when you came home. I forgot which one what it was, but I think I was with Wells. Wells was like, yo, P came home, let's go get him.
Oh, when you came
Right?
to my house, I
But
remember.
yeah, but it was like we've been riding before that, right? And everybody was practicing turns on a motorcycle. Everybody like, yo, this shit hard, man. Like, I can't get this shit. So they like, yo, let's go get Pete. We go get Pete. Just came home, whatever. Get on the 954. Go through the whole Bass Pro. Turn right on East Main. The bike number. Everybody like, yo, bro, how did he do that?
Yeah,
I've
that's
been
what
trying
Wells
this for
was
like.
like. Wells was like, yo, you was riding earlier? I'm like, nah. I just turned the bike on. I did the oil change. I was waiting for y'all.
Yeah.
Because I came out the house. I was living in North Stratford. I get to the stop sign. I do an endo off the rip. He was like, yo, you was riding earlier? I'm like, nah.
That was
What
crazy.
the fuck? I'm like,
From not
bro,
riding for a long time, like.
nigga, jail make it worse. You sit in jail and you a nigga like me, that's well, besides my kids, that bike shit, I'm a fucking fiend.
So that's what I'm saying. So when you was sitting in jail, all you was, you know, family, you got a whole bunch of shit you
Yeah.
gotta think about, but you had the bike life in your head still.
Oh yeah, it's always there. The pictures, anybody that came through the prison, they knew if they wanted to see bikes, yo, P, let me see your flicks. Cause I had pictures getting sent in. My ex-wife sent them. My boys will send them, but That's something I was glued in, locked in with the magazines or the bikes.
So that shit basically...
It makes it worse, bro.
Yeah,
I did 7 years and came home. That shit, it was like I never left a bike. It
You know what
got
it is? It
worse.
makes you, to me, like, it makes you anxious. Like,
Yeah.
You sitting in there like, damn, I can't wait to go home.
wait to
go
I'm going to ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get home and you just tear shit up, man.
Even when I had my motorcycle accident in 06, bro, when I got out the hospital, I already had a brand new bike waiting for
So
me.
now that you bring that up, what happened that day? You had the accident.
Car ate the stop sign on Pembroke and Maple and took my life, nigga. Broke my femur. I got screws in my knee. The doctor told me I was never going to sit like this again. It was like, sit on the toilet to take a shit? Nah, you're going to have to stretch your leg out. It was like, motorcycle, you're never going to ride again. I did 8 months of therapy.
Back out.
Came back out.
And
Yeah.
came back on that
Shit.
motherfucker.
That day, you had a helmet on?
Hell yeah.
So there we go again. I go with my same shit I say to every podcast.
But you see what I do. On a motorcycle, I wear the full face.
No, yeah. Like,
because
I'm bringing that up right now.
you go on the highways, different
You got-
speeds.
Different. It's
You
different.
have
different.
you have an OG that's been riding forever. And my boy, probably one of the best out here in Bridgeport, riding a bike, four-wheeler, whatever he's on, he's going to tear it up. And he still wears a helmet. So I don't understand with these kids that don't wear helmets, bro. Like, it's just...
They want to be seen.
You showing off
That's
for
all
no
it is.
reason, bro. Because if you hit that floor, that's it.
Yeah.
So-
even with the half a helmet,
Even
that
with
don't
that-
protect nothing. Your
nothing,
face
yeah.
is gonna be eaten. If you just think you hit the ground with a half a helmet, you knock out. Your body's still going. That's not stopping the concrete from eating your face. It's gonna eat you.
It's true.
So to me, it's like, just wear a helmet, bro. There's no reason for you not to wear a helmet. Like, who you looking cute for? And the shit is that you're wearing a mask, bro, so you're not showing your face to nobody.
Nobody.
So wear a fucking helmet, bro. Like, just... That's my thing with this. And then to me, it's like, you've been riding forever. You've been in a bike forever.
Oh, that
So-
helmet saved me.
Yeah, so...
I wish I had pictures of that. That helmet was fucked up. If not, it would have been my head or my dreads would have probably came off.
So look at that. And you're talking about a man that's been on a bike for how long?
Shit, over 25 years.
So that should tell you any, like, I always say, if you're not wearing a helmet, I don't even
That's
like
just a
riding with,
career.
like, if my,
After a certain amount of years, bro, that's just a career. Like,
Yeah.
that bike shit, like...
I was just telling you, it was like somebody tagged me the other day and was like, yo, I grew up watching you ride my whole life, and I finally get the chance to ride with you. I wish it would have just been me and you, but we was with the pack. He said, even though you wasn't on your benchy, it still felt good riding.
well, it's funny because before the podcast started, we was talking, and I'm like, yo, I grew up watching 203 Manny.
Yep.
I grew up watching him. And he was like, you know, he's the one that I wanted to get a CVR. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
we
I
had
grew up with him, and
we
then
got
you tell
Manny right
me-
in Beacon Falls.
Yeah, and then you tell me that, man, you basically showed Manny how to
Yeah,
willy.
Manny left. We was in Beacon Falls. Manny left Beacon Falls and was like, yo, I'll be back. I swear to God, this motherfucker went to RER Monroe. Back then it was open. He brought, I don't know, he wasted his money on a blaster. Brand new. I swear to God, that same day, it looked like it was 10 years old because he was thrashing it just to get the back brake right. But he got the back brake that day. Like the average dudes back then that didn't know the brake, when we went to Beacon Falls, by the time you came back home that Sunday,
You was nice.
you was nice.
That's what's up. So yeah, we was Manny. We're waiting for you, bro. It's like
Yeah,
the
2 or
third
3
time.
Manny, you playing. You better stop playing.
It's like the third time we talk about this man. He's still not here, but he coming. He's gonna come. I know
Yeah.
he
You're
is.
gonna come. You're gonna come.
Yo, Pichon, question. So when you get on the bike, what do you feel? Like what's on the bike or on the quad? Like what?
Yo, it's some days I get on the bike, it's like, you know, that feeling. Like, it's some days I be like, damn, I gotta take a shit. Why the fuck I gotta? It's a nerve thing, because you know it's
I get like
excitement
that
too.
all the
Yeah.
time.
So it's like,
my first 10 minutes, bro, my heart is like
Yeah.
beating.
Me
like,
too.
nah, you know how I get that off?
Yeah.
Well, on the motorcycle, I get that little shit off. I just come out. The first light I see, I'm endoing that shit right there. Get that off of me. The Banshee is just different. The minute I pull off, it's straight in the air, and it's just the sound alone to
Yeah,
tone all that shit
That
out.
sound is beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Like with
But-
me, it's like when I get on the bike, I don't know about the guys. Like, well, I just get on the bike and I'm stress free. Like it's just
Yeah, I can't. Fishing and riding is my therapy. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with a bitch that give me a headache. My kids are my kids, but you know, fishing and riding is my go-to if I'm feeling, if I got nerves like jitters and, let me not get on the bike. Y'all, bro, I'll go sit my ass down and go fishing. It's the same therapy for me.
that's
You
what's
know what
up.
I'm saying? But when that feeling of riding, you can't explain that shit. You can't.
So now you told her you're a grandpa, right? You're a
Yeah, I got my
grandfather.
grandson now.
So how does that feel? You still riding with young bucks out here?
I want to start him younger than what I started my son Aiden.
How-
I started my daughters. They had the Polaris Outlaw 50s at like they were 4.5, 5. My son jumped on them shits at like 3.5. I did a big, came home, he was 7. I threw him on the blaster. He been on the blaster ever since, but he's so tall now. He near near my height.
He got big.
Now I got to get him a YFZ 450 or something. So
That's
I'm
fine.
going to get him something like that. My daughter wants the Banshee, but I ain't going for it.
I think she's ready for it.
She ready, but it's
I
just
think she's ready.
too
I
much
seen her
money
ride, like,
and too risky for her. 'Cause God forbid, that shit snatch and grab. Sometimes it whips, but sometimes it grab. If it grabs and take her for that ride she can't jump off of,
Yeah.
it's gonna hurt her.
And it's
you know what I'm
different
saying?
when it's your kids. Like you don't want to.
Hell yeah.
Like it's hard to put your kids into that. Like,
But
you
my
know
grandson, I'm already online looking up little dirt bikes with fucking training wheels. I'm ready to
That's so
just
dope.
have it so when he starts walking, he could just get on it and just like it.
That's fire.
Y
That's
tú que has corrido tú que has estado las dos generaciones, tú has estado tu generación y esta generación ahora. ¿Cuál es la diferencia en la generación tuya a la generación de ahora? En el bike life.
Back then, everybody was mature. It was, working niggas, some street niggas, but it wasn't where you couldn't go on one side of town because I'm beefing with somebody or staying in the same town. Yo, we used to be out. Any given Sunday, any given day. Yo, Duchess, today, 5 o'clock. Yo, we're going to City Island. Yo, New Haven tomorrow. What up? Quick. Now it's like everybody wants to be that star. So we say 1 o'clock, people ain't pulling up they ain't pulling up till 2 o'clock. Then you don't want to leave him because his status and his bike life shit. Like, yo, bro, I'm not on his time. I'm on my time.
Yeah,
That's why I like the majority of the time I ride by myself.
That's one good thing about Pichon because I had met up with Pichon at that time. We both lived in Stratford, so it was way easier. I had met him a couple times, but Pichon's on time, dude. Like,
yeah, I like to go.
If
When
you're
we
not
say 1
there
and we
at 1
leaving at 2,
o'clock,
let's go.
He left you.
1:15, my boy is out.
Yeah, I'm out. I'll see y'all when I get there. I don't like that shit.
So I always like that because I always say that in Bridgeport, I feel like, bro, we stopped.
Yeah, and
more
then
than
the
what we
generation
ride.
back then, it wasn't social media. Everybody was just having fun.
Having fun.
Now everything is social media. Who's better than this? Who's better than that? Bro, you got dudes. This is a podcast, but you got dudes that, they got their own shit where they go online. They got their own little shit. Like, Springfield Productions. What's that other Spanish dude in Bridgeport? With
Paletero.
Film.
yeah, Paletero. They do
That's
their
my
little
boy, Lo
recordings.
Paletero.
Yo, bro, it's sometimes I be doing some shit on the Banshee. Cameras is out. I never see the footage. I don't get the footage. I
Yeah.
don't see no footage getting posted. But here goes this little nigga on the CRF getting attention. A little nigga on the Banshee. I'm not hating, but, yo,
It's true. It's true.
if you're not going to post my shit, why are you recording me? Send
Yep.
it to me if you're not going to use it.
Yeah,
This is what we dealing with, even with motherfuckers on their phones.
It's true.
Motherfucker will follow you all day and record you
It's
and
funny.
can't tell me or can't send me my video.
It's funny about that because I have Kels. Yeah, I don't know if you know
Yeah,
Kels. Kels, he used to do a lot of shooting. Like, he's a professional with camera.
Yep.
Shout out to Kels. And one time we had a conversation. He told me that, you know what it is? People want me to take out my camera, $600 camera, to record you, and then you don't even shout me out when I send you the video and you put it on your Instagram. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, I'm over here doing all this work, and then he edits the videos too, so
Yep.
he makes the look amazing, and then you don't even shout him out on your Instagram, or you don't even put the @ on it. That's crazy, bro. So
And I tell
that's why-
people all the time, like, yo, I don't post. But if you send me something or you tag me, tell me to repost, I'm going to post it. If, like, yeah, I work at night, so I don't got time to do shit now.
Yeah.
But even before when I was on my Instagram shit, if somebody sends me a video, I'm going to tag them, yo, thank you for the, clip or whatever. But, yo, bro, it's times I be seeing some shit and I look at niggas' faces, they be like, yo, somebody got that? Yeah, somebody got it, but I'm never going to see it.
And then you got the ones that only do it to the people that has followers. So like,
Yeah, that's the thing.
like if Ethan has 20,000 followers, I record him. I'm gonna make sure he gets it, cause I know that he's gonna put it up.
Yeah, that's
tag me.
like Wells. First thing Wells said to me when I started Instagram, he looked, he found out I had Instagram, he started following me. He's like, yo, bro, how the fuck you only got 3,500 followers? He said, bro, we all right because of you. Like, half of us learned shit from you. I'm like, bro, my shit was private. It wasn't private, then it was private. He said, that's why I fucked up at. Supposed to start private to make motherfuckers want to. My shit was open, so everybody was just looking
my shit
and
is
not
dope.
following.
My shit is
But I
dope.
don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, a motherfucker, like you said, they watching you. but they not showing the
love.
respect or the love by posting your shit. What are you keeping my videos for? You gonna wait till I die to be like, yo, I got this?
Oh, my boy Pichon.
Fact.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm your boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's what they waiting for that.
Pichon, you rode everywhere, right? Like,
Yep.
where you been at? You been in Philly? I know
I've been GVO.
You was just
Philly.
in GVO too. You went
Last year,
right?
Last year I went to the Miami shit. That's hands down. I rate them like this. I put Miami, Baltimore, New Jersey, Philly. They let me down. I felt like they didn't bring me to no hoods. They didn't like. I'm a hood nigga.
Yeah.
So when we was in Baltimore, we went through all the projects, and I want to move out there. Keep it 100. I swear I will move to Baltimore any day. For one, you know I fuck with black people my whole life, and I love black women. Baltimore is just chocolate city for me.
Yeah.
And the vibe is crazy. I love the bikes. I fuck with Wayne, you know what I mean? Call them niggas always holding us down when we come down there. There's no problems. We never had hassles. We always make it home. Nothing ever happened, you know what I'm saying? Omi from Jersey, hands down, one of the best rides I had down there in Jersey too. Because he'll jump from Jersey, go over the bridge. We be in Philly. He don't give a fuck. He going. And they so deep out there. And they're organized when Omi does the ride. Because last year, he was still in Puerto Rico. He got stuck in Puerto Rico behind that storm, and he couldn't orchestrate it how he wanted, and it was everywhere. We was chasing the pack majority of the time.
Yeah, I think that was the second.
Philly,
Yeah, the second one.
fire. Just I felt like they should have did more hood shit. We was on Post Roads and looking at Philly that didn't look like Philly. It looked like
You
Milford's Post Road type
was on
shit.
the other side of
like
Philly.
yeah, like we was on the other side of Philly. Besides the park and meeting Mad Heads,
Yeah.
that's it. Mass, New York, of course, but.
So,
had a
so
ball
you,
in-
Miami is your favorite city to ride?
That's the best ride. Like the best ride out I've been was that GVO. Because it's like the weather. You could be, we was wheeling on the highway, bro. You go through 2 minutes of rain. You know how Miami is. Then you go through, the sun is out again.
90 again.
Yeah, exactly. Then the nightlife after you get off the bike, the food, the women, like it's Miami. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
But
fire.
if you really want the
That's
best
why
ride on some,
That's what I want to go next.
Baltimore
I wanna
is
go
the
to Miami.
ride. Any given Sunday in Baltimore is a ride. Don't let it be a big
Every Sunday.
big bike ride out. You want a movie? The movie is there. The helicopters is real live shit up there. Baltimore,
Yeah, so you're warm, stay home. Don't
Yeah.
go out there.
hell yeah.
So,
So right now you riding with like some of the younger dudes, different generation. They doing different shit from when back then. I remember people back then was riding dirt bikes. They was wheeling dirt bikes. They just, you know what I'm saying? They was sitting down just wheeling. Now they jumping on the seat.
Yeah, back then,
You know what I'm saying? They doing different.
back
kind of
then the
shit.
most shit people used to do, one person used to put their knee on the seat. He had a CR big wheel. I used to put both legs on one side of the brake. We wasn't riding with the brake on this side and just be shifting the gears, sitting on one side of the bike, just tearing it up like that. But it was now it's like they're dancing around the bikes. It's crazy the shit that they be doing.
Now
Like
it's
a lot of that shit, I'm like, I be tempting to do a little. I used to do the drag of the feet and letting the bike coast, bro. I'm so scared to do that shit now, because I know the Banshees, bro. They fall, everything breaks.
that's the thing. Like,
It's not like a Raptor or a
Yep,
dirt
yep.
bike you could just pick up. Them Banshees, they fucking shatter. The A-arms are the first thing to break. So if I'm way in West Bubblefuck and I bust my ass,
Yeah.
bro, there's not no, yo, push me to the truck. I got to hide this shit in the woods, wait for a truck to come get me, because you're not driving off on that shit.
Nah, yeah, that shit ain't. That,
Handlebars, you got OEM shit, them shits break. And
And
all my shit's mostly E OEM.
And it's not worth it, to be honest. Fuck that. It's too expensive. Everything in the bench is expensive now too.
Yeah.
Like, it's not worth it.
But the shit they do, I respect it. I love it. I love seeing that shit. I love seeing Demir go crazy. That kid Jen, where he from? Waterbury? The Spanish kid? New Britain. He be going crazy. I be twirl out all them niggas from the city. Anybody on them benches, them niggas be going hard on them shits.
Yeah, yeah.
My shit is distance, man.
Yeah,
I don't have to put my bike down. I do whatever I want to do. I'm definitely
Yep.
turning around. Whatever you need me to do, it ain't going down. But I touch the floor, do little shit, but I'm not all that dancing around. I feel like I'm too big to do all that shit anyway.
No, yeah.
Even though I ain't taking nothing for no big niggas, because there's a couple big niggas that be jumping around on that
Yeah,
shit.
there is a
But
couple dudes that be jumping
I
around.
can't do it.
So, you talking about how you like the new cats, how they doing their things. How do you feel about these? Because I'm gonna bring it up again. They're gonna get tired of hearing me. You guys gonna get tired of me hearing and saying it all the time. How do you feel about these kids wilding out, pulling to the wrong side of the street?
Oh, I hate that shit.
Thank you.
All last year, Lil OG. What his name is? OG Fried something. Y'all know who OG is.
Nah, nasty.
Oh,
Killing it. He killing
hands
it.
down.
Yeah, he
that
killing
150 game, he got shit
And
fucked
he's gonna
up.
come. I think he's coming, right, Pete?
Yeah, y'all
He's
need to get him in here. That's my guy.
He's
coming,
coming.
he's coming.
Yeah, I love him like my little brother. No bullshit. That's
Yeah.
I
I
love
think
him.
he was the first ones when we took him out.
I didn't know who his father was until his
York.
mom told me. I knew his mom. I know all of them. I just
Yeah,
didn't
they
know
cool, they
it was
cool.
him.
He's cool dude.
I tell him all the time, yo,
There's no need, bro.
there's no need to go on the other side of the road. And my reason for that is, let's say old lady's on that side. You going on that side. For her trying to avoid you, she's running into the pack. So you're not jeopardizing yourself because they're going to move out of your way. They're going to come towards us now. So if you got innocent niggas that don't willy, that's on this side of the street, you over there acting crazy, and that motherfucker just decides, because you scared him enough to come into us.
Yep.
And this is not putting you in the spot or anything.
Nah, I tell him.
It's just the honest truth, bro.
Anybody I see do it, I'll be like, yo, bro, do you have to do that? And they know. Like Murph kids, once or twice they do it. DR son, they do their thing, and I'm like, yo, why are you on the other side of the road, man?
And to me, it's like people be like, oh, because you got worms. I'm like, yeah, but then you got worms in cars too. So if you go on that end, you get hit, you might be done. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, them dirt bikes, when they hit, it's over.
That's
There's
shit.
nothing protecting you.
Yeah, you're
On
done.
any of those. Those bikes fold up so easy.
So it's like, to me, it's like you really out here risking your life for a video. 'Cause
Yeah.
half of them are doing that because somebody got a camera on.
And they record it.
That's it. But
Yeah,
you
I
could
don't
all-
like it.
You could do all that wild zigzagging bullshit you do in the right lane.
Yeah, I don't like it. When they do it, that shit scares the
And
fuck
then
out of
another
me.
thing to me that gets out of my nerves, like you shouldn't be running no red lights. If you're in the front and you got nobody watching that, don't run the red light, bro.
At least stop, look. If you're going to block the road,
No, I'm
block
talking
the
about
road.
yeah. But I'm talking about when you're willing, because there's people that don't put it down,
Oh, there's people that just go through it.
like nothing. It's crazy.
I'm scared of that shit. It got to be like somebody looking, or I do a quick pause because, you got control of the bench. You can stop real
I
quick.
mean, like
and
2
go.
years ago, I stopped traffic and the nigga ran me over. Y'all remember when I had my yellow DRZ?
Yeah.
Ran me over. I stopped in front of the car
And they still
and
hit
he
you.
still hit me.
So imagine if he would have hit the bike.
If he would have hit the guy that was willing.
Yeah.
And I was stopped, so he hit me, I knocked over, whatever. I didn't really get hurt, none of that shit. My bike was good, but imagine if you would have hit him willing. Like, to
Oh,
me.
8 out of 10 people that ride have no control of their bikes.
Thank you.
They can willy, they can do their thing, but when that pressure comes and they need to slow down or stop on time, they cannot.
They shitting themselves.
That no panic shit, yeah.
Pocas personas pueden hacer eso.
Yeah, it ain't too many
no,
people that
it's
can
not too
stop.
many people, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because some motherfuckers be like, what the fuck? And it's, I don't know, it's scary. My fear is somebody hitting me from the back. My
I remember
biggest
that
fear.
happened to me in Jersey on a dirt bike, bro. I'm wheeling and somebody coming from behind, power wheeling.
No control, just
power
boom.
wheeling, put his back wheel on my wheel. I was wheeling. He ended up running into the gas station. Bro, it was crazy.
That's the
That
scary
shit.
part.
I
So-
felt bad for him.
I had a question. You guys know each other for how long? Y'all know each other for, you and Pito?
Pito? Shit, PT?
Because you got to have trust on a nigga.
2005?
You got to, and then, you got to have some trust to do some shit like this with people, bro. Like,
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I could put like
and
I've
¿cómo que se
put-
llama este?
Chapo.
Chapo. That's my
chops,
Chapo.
yeah.
The Chapo's
Females,
wild.
because they're a little bit
Wild.
smaller, I could put one person on the
This-
handlebars, somebody
this day
sitting in
we,
front of me, 2 chicks in the back, then I'll put 2 niggas on the side. I could put like 8 people on there and do it.
The music video.
Yeah, this was the day
The
we shot
DMX shit, in Waterbury.
DMX's last
Rest
That
in
last
peace.
video they made
we
for
did
him.
for him. Yeah, that shit was dope over there, man. But you see that picture right there? That's just us having fun. That's not even playing. That's just like Pete was willying back and forth, and then
The first nigga that trusts me to do that, sitting on the handlebar, the first
Chapo?
person, nah.
Nah, I think it's the
Beacon
picture we got
Falls,
on
it was
here.
Murph.
Oh, Murph.
Murph.
That's
The
what's
first motherfucker back
Yeah, you
then.
gotta have trust.
Beacon Falls
Like,
days.
I be seeing some shit, bro. Like, I'm like, you gotta have some trust to get on some people's bikes. Like, cause
That's what I'm saying. The shit that we was already doing like some of the shit that niggas is doing on bikes. We was already doing in
like, y'all my
the early
niggas.
2000s. So
Yeah,
when I
just
see somebody,
not as much.
just
That's what
not
I
as much.
feel.
Like when I see somebody doing shit now, bro. Before I was turning corners on my benchy without the breaking the snatch and all that shit. I was like leaning heavy,
Yeah,
taking
that's how we
street
used to do
turns
that.
on my benchy.
Yeah.
Back then I used to take dirt bike duty and Demir. Everybody know 203 Demir. We go to fucking Libby's in New Haven. They had the CRF 150s then. Demir wasn't even on a benchy then. Day, their little brother Day was, he was the king back then.
Yeah.
Still is nasty. They used to fly him, or not even fly. They throw that nigga on a train, go to Philly. They have a bike waiting for that nigga to ride in Baltimore and shit like that.
That's fire.
I
man.
remember
you know
he
what I'm
had
saying?
one of like before, like even before I was doing ride outs and shit like that. They did a ride out, bro. That was the biggest ride out I've seen.
And I was in jail for
bro. It was, bro. I
was
seen
in jail for that.
That was crazy. Like
He's home now. I'm hoping he get a bike. He
gets
gets back on that bike shit. That's who you need to get in here too.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I could get him. He got
They
shit,
did.
whenever he's ready.
It was like the mirror. I remember not the first time we coming down from Home Depot, we riding, we go pick up the mirror and them, and we stopping at the stoplight. I wasn't even willing now, like, you know what I'm saying? We at the stop site, he come willing, and I see he don't stop. I'm like, damn, what he about to do? He start hitting the U-turn. I'm like, nah, I ain't.
Yeah.
Like, it was my first time seeing somebody like really.
When I
with so
seen
much
that shit
control. I
drove me
was like, yo,
crazy
this
too. I
dude-
came home and seen that shit. I said, oh yeah, I got to get that under my belt.
It was over when I seen that. I
Got
said,
to.
yo, that's crazy, yo.
so
He was
whenever,
at the red light and like the whole red light, he was just
Waiting.
spinning the bike,
Just
like,
waiting for
you
that
know what I'm
turn.
saying?
That's
And it was the first
fire.
time I seen it. Like even I seen plenty of people ride, but nobody was turning benches like that. They was like leaning with the bike. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I used
Left,
to
right.
turn mine. I used
Yeah.
to just lean heavy, and me being a bigger dude, it was easier for the bike to just take that slight
turn.
curve and turn.
Yeah.
And I would get it, but it took too much effort. Now it's just one snap of the clutch and the
Nah,
gas.
yeah, because you be doing that over there in Seaside, that little turn at the end.
Yeah, that's
like nothing, bro. And that, you see people trying so hard. It's
Zay got it now. Zay been trying that shit. He got it on the 700
Keys.
now. I'm
Seven
like, yeah, my
keys.
boy got it now.
Yeah.
He got it now. But I don't know, man. Everybody got their styles. Everybody doing their shit.
Tres corredores, ¿quiénes tú crees corredores que ahora mismo de tu generación todavía están, he's still killing it?
From my generation,
Yeah.
shit. If Angelo's back wasn't fucked up,
Angelo was different.
Yeah.
he'd be riding.
From my-
Rome
well-
fucked his back up too.
Where's Angelo from? I never heard of him.
Angelo's from the Hollow.
Okay, from Bridgeport.
Yeah, white boy Angelo.
Okay.
It was white boy Joe and white
Man,
boy
he
Angelo.
was different. I remember
But
it was
my
all
generation-
954s.
Damn. Murph killing that fucking
Murph is
450.
nasty.
Yeah, he's still
He's still mastering and acting crazy.
Yeah.
But Murph that's my age bracket. Is Murph is really Day is a little bit younger. He's another one. He's killing his shit.
Now, from this generation, you gotta have someone that you say, no, this nigga killing it.
On dirt bikes,
No, street bike. Like,
Oh,
like,
street
like,
bikes?
That's why you, like,
Maurice always been. Murder Mo always been like.
Murder Mo, yeah.
Because I watched him from a CRF 50.
50.
Wheeling up and down
Yo, I
James
remember.
Street. Then he
The
got
whole
his,
Bridgeport,
yeah,
yo.
then he got his
The whole
600,
Bridgeport.
start doing his thing. Then, I go home. I went away for a little bit, came back out. He just kept growing. Like, he's a fiend for it.
Nah, Murder Mo.
So when you're a fiend, you're going to learn and you're going to get it. Especially when it's your bike. That's the difference now. I try to tell dudes. That pass-off shit is only holding you back.
Not yet.
That's not your bike. You don't want to fuck it up. You're not going to
Yeah,
fall.
sure.
Your bike, you're going to act nasty because
Yep.
if you fall, it's yours. It don't matter. You can,
exacto.
I'm just gonna fix my shit. But if it's somebody else, the average motherfucker, like, you gotta buy that.
Right.
And you fuck that bike up. They're not just gonna, you gonna fix my shit.
Yeah.
That's why dudes be like, yo, P, let me get a ride. A ride on what? This ain't
I
no
be
toy.
telling- yeah, I be
I don't
telling-
let nobody get on my shit.
You ride it. Give me the money. And you can take it. And you
Yeah,
can
but
ride
back then, even when, that's like when Demir, Dirt Bike Duty, Day, when they were younger and they wasn't doing the shit they doing now, I used to let them ride all my shit. They would do little shit. You know what I'm saying? They still was willing, they was doing their thing, but the wild shit that they do now, I wouldn't even let them ride my bike now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they do so much shit and I feel like, nah, only person that's gonna beat on my bike is me.
Yeah. Give me one more. You need one more. So Murph.
My age bracket, nobody really be riding no more.
No, que still riding. You know, I think for him generation is
Yeah,
more.
nobody really be riding no more.
So
Because Manny, 2 or 3
now?
Manny.
If Derek Petway to come out on a motorcycle, but he wasn't never a William nigga on a motorcycle like that. He'll do a little shit. It was dirt bike. I made him put that away years ago on a dirt bike because me and him had a battle back then too on the CR80. And that's crazy because he comes looking for me some pictures. I was, in the street. My father was in Osborne or somewhere up there in level 2. I sent my father some pictures on the dirt bike and shit. And somebody was saying something. He came to PT on a green KX like, yo, you Pichon? I'm like, yeah, why, what up? He said, where your bike at? Where your bike at? Talking mad shit. My man Modak from the projects was like, fuck that, we got the money. What you want? It's like, yo, nah, I want the title and motherfucking money. But when he said his name, I'm like, oh, I'm nobody. I'm like just starting off, but I was getting nice. But when he said his name, it's like you telling a little nigga my name. They gonna be like, oh shit, that's a legend nigga. Like that's how DP and all them was. That's how they was back then. So when he said his name, I was like, he came over here looking for me. My man's like, man, fuck that. We don't do title, just 1,500. I'm like, man, fuck it, let's go. I'm dressed, mind you. This nigga had a club. Noriega, all these motherfuckers coming to the club. I'm dressed. Back then I had fake IDs. I'm dressed, ready to go to the club. This nigga comes on a dirt bike shit. PT Field is right there. Of course, I ride in the dirt. On the street, my back tire's bald. He want to practice before he hit the street.
Yeah.
I fall. Now I'm real mad because I fucked up my outfit to go to the club, and now I smell like gas. And I don't ride in the dirt. My tire's bald. They can't do nothing. Yo, let's go. So PT got the big strip back there. He goes first, but he only wheelies 3% out of 100% of the strip.
Yeah, so he lost right there.
So I looked at him like, bro, you sure you want to go again? He's like, nah, what you talking about? Mind you, I'm used to doing the whole shit all the way under the viaduct to State Street back then. Yeah. So when he said no, I just did this. I disrespected him. I put both legs on one side of the bike.
Yeah.
Tore it up. We went again for round 2. I did the same shit. He paid the money and left, but he ain't ride a dirt bike since.
That's fine. That's funny.
But back then, it was him, Craig, Buck, Howard. All them niggas had 250s and 500s.
So let me ask you this. This is so you know how you from the hood, whatever. You got kids looking up to you, right?
Yep.
You got a whole bunch of kids looking up to you. What's your message to them that want to get into this bike life? What is a message that you would tell them?
It's fun. It's just you just got to be careful who you ride with now because your problems are not my problem because we riding together.
Yep. And
the worst thing is if somebody's coming at you and I'm just in the pack riding with you, they don't give a fuck. People don't care now.
There's
so
no
everything
respect
is, you got to be on point. So it's like, yeah, it's cool. It's fun to ride, especially if it's your bike. But, learn to ride with the pack first. Don't just think because you got a dirt bike today, I'm going to ride with these niggas. You really can hurt somebody just being in the way. There's dudes that ride. We ride stiff. The only way we turning if we look first to go into that lane because you don't know who's wheeling behind you. Yep. There's dudes that you see in the pack just swerving.
Like they're riding by
themselves.
They're
land riding and they just, you don't know what's coming over there. You're going to hurt somebody, they're going to hurt you. So the new kids is like, it's fun until it ain't fun. Because I tell people all the time, bro, if you make me fall, the anger I'm going to have in me because I know I wasn't supposed to fall, I might fuck you up.
Yeah, because it's a different. Like, if I fell because you're doing dumb shit, bro, you're
going to hurt me. Like, I'm scared of that. My worst fear is me not even willing and somebody just poof, hit me from the back from them willing with no control. That's my worst fear. It's like I could feel that shit on my back sometimes. I be looking at who's behind me and I'm like, nah, he not going to do it to me. Because a lot of dudes don't got control. They think they do. They don't.
So, P, we talked about the Wednesday with Willie Wednesdays with the kids and shit. And I wanted to, now that we got you on here, I want you to tell them a little bit about it because I told them how you came to me first with the idea.
Because I knew
and
we did it together. And it was,
you know what I'm saying? So
it was like the middle of a week thing, and we picked Wednesday because, honestly, my daughter used to do cheerleading. My son was just getting into basketball. But Wednesday, they didn't have none of that shit. And Wednesday's the middle of the week. It's slow. Back then I was working with my man, so I had time on my hands. So I'm like, I got the trailer. I got the kids got their four-wheeler. I know your daughter's got the four-wheelers. Right. Half of us that ride, our kids got little bikes or dirt bikes. But yo, they don't know each other. Our kids are supposed to know each other. They're gonna end up going to school together and don't even know each other. When, yo, that's Dio, that's Didi, motherfucker. This bike life shit is real. This is a whole family. So bring the kids together. I'll bring the grill, music. Everybody chip in with little shit, and we all can have fun. The kids will enjoy themselves. And the kids that were ready for bigger bikes, if my kids had the bigger bike that they was ready for, teach them. So now it turned into a thing. So new kids will come, yo, I want to learn how to ride. Bring your mom over here. If they say you can ride, you ain't fucking up in school.
Yeah,
First thing.
And we gotta make that.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the most important thing.
And I would tell the parent, listen, we got helmets, but that's my son's helmet. That's his sweat. I don't want to put that helmet on him. So if you want, I'm cool with teaching him, get him a helmet.
Yep.
So the average kid that was over there that didn't have a bike, they had their own helmet. Yo, the guy learned, do their little shit. And then that dude I think it was from Jersey, was supposed to do that documentary for us.
From New Haven,
From New
yeah.
Haven.
Hav was doing the documentary.
You know what I'm
for us
saying?
on
And then
that,
something
yep.
happened or whatever. But every Wednesday was lit. Like last year, my kids didn't ride because they're doing more activities. They're in high school. My son's heavy into basketball now. But this year, they're like, yo, I want to ride. And they supposed to be riding this weekend, but it was raining. Yeah. So now I'm like, yo, next weekend. And they just came back from
when we started, like, it was like my kids, his kids, shout out FT, his girl.
Yep.
They
bring
their
they
kids.
live right around there, so they bring the kids. Jerron came with his
Jerron,
son.
Chuck, everybody used to come through all the
Chuck.
time, but it started off with just a certain amount of kids, and then like 2 months went by, and then like I'm looking at P, I'm like, P, we got like 15, 16 kids out here.
Mad
like,
kids.
And believe it or not, you're making an impact, bro, in these kids' lives. Because not for nothing, a lot of these kids probably father's not around or like,
That's my thing too. Like
So
my
now-
dad wasn't there for me. I had to learn that shit
Me
from
too.
the street.
So like,
and
to
my
me-
dad was a fiend for the same type of shit I'm a fiend on.
So to me,
Fast
it's like,
cars, bikes.
your guys over there making an impact on these kids. They got something to look up for, not just go out in the streets.
Yep.
So, I think that's something that should get picked up again.
We also did the toy drive.
The toy
too.
drive.
I told him
Oh
about
yeah,
the
we
toy
did the toy drive.
Yeah,
too,
you know what?
2
I
years
think
ago,
I
right?
have that video. Hold on. Go ahead, keep talking.
It's on my Instagram too, I think.
You got it on your Instagram?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we need to
like
do
a
that
lot
again.
of people.
Nah, you know
A lot
what?
of
It's
people-
funny because I was just talking to wifey last 2 days ago. I showed her the video. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? We gotta do this shit again. Like
Hell
that
yeah,
shit.
that shit was a
that
good
shit was a
turnout.
good turnout,
Gotta
bro.
do it now with
No, yeah, con un caco,
Yeah.
una historia.
Yo, we had the whole trailer full of shit.
full.
There was so many people that end up getting benefited from that. We was making so many stops.
I was the one that edited
I
that
remember.
video.
I remember
we
when we
did
was
two.
delivering.
We did 2 shifts.
Right?
'Cause you did the first one, then I did the second one with Wells.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
went to deliver.
Yeah.
We was
Yeah.
all day
We was out till
literally
like 9
driving
o'clock at
around
night,
with
just
the
dropping
trailer,
shit off.
giving out toys.
I was the one that edited the video. I made that video.
Yeah, that shit came out good.
Yeah, what the hell? What? Down.
That's what people don't understand is like even now, these people that they told me before, yo, P, you should do a ride out or a cookout. I'm like, bro, I don't want that responsibility because too much shit be happening, and I'm the type that I'm gonna always show up. So if you tell me you're gonna show up and you don't show up with what you said you was gonna produce or donate for the cookout type shit, I'm gonna hold that grudge. And when I see you, I'm outspoken. I'm gonna voice my opinion. I don't bite my tongue. That's a problem with me. Even with work, I don't give a fuck. But these dudes, they don't have morals, man. They tell you, yeah, let's do this or let's do that. But because it's me that's doing it, they're not going to post. They're not going to talk about it. Yeah. They'll support a stranger before they support somebody in their own town.
In that whole ride out thing, man.
So look at this. Look at this. This is what we did. What is it, like 3 years ago?
2 years ago. Look, OG then. Look at him.
That was at the thing.
Yo, we had mad shit, bro.
Nah, bro.
And that was just the beginning. It just kept getting crazy.
But like all them people who like helped out all those.
Yep.
Nah, yeah, and
Only thing we didn't do was give out T-shirts. I think I want to do that. I want to give out shirts.
Nah, we're gonna do something this year.
We even gave out food that day.
That's homeboy. What's his name? That brought like 2 food trucks, bro.
Oh, my boy Ralphie, man. Ralphie Diaz.
Yeah,
Improvement. Anything you need, that's Ralphie right there. Everybody know him.
Even OG pulled up on the dirt bike.
On the dirt bike. It was raining late. We were still out there for a couple hours, yo. Nah, it was definitely a good turnout though. We did really good, man.
Nah, it definitely did.
That was really good, and we got everybody together that day. That shit was fun.
Pi, una historia que tú puedas que tú puedas contar, que la gente pueda aprender de esa historia que tú has pasado en el baile, porque son muchas. Tú vienes de dos generaciones, de una generación diferente a la de nosotros, o tú te has de haber pasado más cosas de las que pasan hoy en día. Una historia que tú puedas decir, no, yo pasé esto, que esto, de esto, ustedes pueden aprender de algo.
It's the crazy thing about that is you can't even teach somebody nowadays. You got to do it yourself. So yeah, I might give you the advice to do it, but at the end of the day, bro, is you releasing the brake, you releasing the gas. But like stories, I could talk all day about dirt bikes, four wheelers from back in the day till now. Back then they would chase me. They chased me because I ran this little girl over in the projects, bro. And PT, and it's called the middle course, 2 big-ass speed bumps. Just flying, hitting the speed bumps. You know, you jumping 10 feet in the air. The little girl comes around the building. I broke her arm in like 6 places.
Yeah. Yep.
Brung her to her mom. Yo, you straight? Yeah, you fine. The dad got out of work. He wasn't having it. He called the police. The whole task force chasing me, bro. Yeah, I get away, but and now these kids are eating these stop signs, eating lights. Yo, you got to be careful. These kids, not even that, you got to be careful for yourself.
That's my thing. Like, it's like...
It's scary because people don't give a fuck, and they hate us.
And they hate the fact that you tell them. Like, yo, don't do that
Yo,
shit.
Bridgeport cops are more lenient. I'm not even going to say lenient because they really don't fuck with us. But you go to New Haven, they act crazy. You know why? Because them young niggas be fucking with the cops, too.
Yeah,
they still spit at cop cars. They kick their cop cars.
That's one of my
things. They do all that shit. So it's like every city is a different type of time.
Yeah.
Our city is like more laid back because everybody riding, chilling.
I always bring that up. I'm like, yo, we already breaking the law. Like going outside.
They hate us.
So what's the fucking purpose of you going, throwing the middle finger, spitting, kicking the cop's car? Like, you just making shit worse for everybody
the people
else.
do not. Yo, you see people on the news all the time. I can imagine the complaints that people give because we're fucking up the city. Yeah, we're having fun, but when dudes jump on somebody's lawn and they don't give a fuck, they ripping they dirt up, bro. We riding the street. Why are you doing that now with a dirt bike?
Yeah,
like that's stupid shit.
Yeah.
Or we go to the public park where we bring our kids and we fucking up the dirt and for what, bro? You don't even ride in the dirt. Now you want to be in the dirt doing donuts?
Yeah, doing donuts for no reason.
Getting everything dusty and dirty. Now you got people complaining. Or like with the cookouts. So when we did, what was my biggest thing when we did with the kids over there? Yo, grab a trash bag, clean up.
Yeah, clean up.
Because I don't want nobody complaining about us using this park, making a mess. Yo, all it is a mutual respect thing. But
we had 0 complaints there.
Yeah,
bro.
nobody.
All of them weeks there, like
the
grilling.
people in that area loved it. Like, cause they seen it was
pack
kids.
used to pull up. The pack would pull up every Wednesday, bro. We had no complaints. Like,
because people was acting. Because you had people that really like, was acting the way you're supposed to act. Like, you're not. There's no point of you going out your way doing like you said. Like,
and that's another reason why I never wanted to take control of a full ride out because you have to put yourself on blast.
No, that shit falls on you. Something happens.
Exactly.
It falls on
you. And me,
I
always been on papers, probation or special parole. So, yo, my PO knows I ride. But he don't know the shit I be doing with the shit with the Banshee or certain shit like that. He see me on a motorcycle. He like, oh, you back on the motorcycle. I see how I knew it was you because of your hair. Come on, bro. I can't hide. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody know. Yeah. with the dress.
Yo, I come out the store eating a sandwich over there by Pros, Big Daddy's.
Yeah.
I'm coming out, fucking task force drug unit nigga. I don't even say these motherfuckers' names. I hate them. He sees me. He's in the car. The other nigga sees me. He's like, hey, come here. I'm like, what's up? That motherfucker that be on that fucking purple Banshee, huh? The detective niggas like, task force niggas like, nah, he don't sell drugs no more. Leave that nigga alone. He like riding his bikes. I like him right there. Yo, like some cops is like, leave them motherfuckers alone. But then you got them assholes that think,
bro, some cops.
You do something wrong.
We got lucky with good cops shooting the intro.
Yeah, that's true.
We were shooting the intro over there by movies in Trumbull. By the movies, I was at dead end. I was like, yo, let's do it in a dead end.
Oh, the Corey. We used to go back there and ride too. Before they put the school
over
up.
here and all this shit, and they called the cops on us. Making noise, whatever. They were saying we were racing. We wasn't racing.
Yeah.
Cops get there, I'm like, oh shit. Like, that's it. And I explained to them, yo, we doing this for the podcast. I explained an idea. They were like, yo, I like that. Just go home. I was like, all right, cool. We biked the bikes up and we left. But then you have people that probably would have ran away.
No, I start running away.
Yeah.
And the police say, no, he have to come back.
Yeah, they made him come back.
So he called me to come back. They let her go.
Yeah, no, there's some cops like that. It used to be like 4 cops that used to ride with us on a motorcycle
Yeah.
from Stratford
I
and Bridgeport.
know one of them.
You know what I'm saying? They ride with us, and it's like I see them all the time. They like, yo, bro, when you coming back out? And I'm like, what you talking about? Cause he's a cop. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about?
So, Pichon, you got anything else you gotta say or promote or anything?
Nah, man. I don't. My shit is I don't like speaking on shit unless it's here.
There you go.
Because some of the shit I be wanting to do, if I voice it out, how they say it in Spanish? Like-
Pichon hablando español, dale, vamos a escuchar eso.
Mala sala.
Te lo
Like,
salan.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, just have fun, enjoy your shit. If you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do something, do it in silence, man. Cause I learned from experience. Anytime you tell somebody your business, they either gonna steal your idea or spread the word so nobody will fuck with you.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Bro, why you think I don't do raffles no more?
Yeah. And
Bro,
you used to
I'm
have
giving you nice shit for the cheapest price, and people still questioning how much money I'm making. Why are you counting my money?
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, I'm out the game. This is just a new hustle for me.
Yeah. And
But
it's
what
like,
it is, they see.
and then to me, it's
They
like, why are
see-
you worrying
yeah.
about that? And if you win, you bought, because your shit was like 25.
Yeah, you winning a
$50.
bike. You winning a
won
bike for $45.
Yeah.
I was giving away tickets just to sell them, but
Anyway.
motherfuckers in Jersey, New York, they never met in their life, but because
they're
they got
buying.
followers,
Yup.
they not
Start
questioning
doing
nothing. They
shit, yeah.
buying they shit, and here comes the bike all fucked up. You know, it look good on TV.
It's true.
It look good on the gram.
I seen
until you
dudes.
get
I
it.
seen dudes win raffle, bro, and they go pick up their bike, and it's not even the same bike. Bro.
Yeah.
Exactly my point. But
That's
these the
I
motherfuckers
seen
they
dudes pick
support.
up a bike, they go home, turn it on, and shit don't even turn on.
Anyway, we were talking about raffles. Let's talk about my boy because he got a raffle going on. What's his Instagram, y'all? I forgot.
Manny.
Manny.
Yeah, Manny Turbazo, ¿verdad? Algo así.
Yeah, Manny Turbo something.
He got a nice ass bike.
Got that 450.
So right now, Pete, you think in the bike?
Right here. Hold
What's
up
your
before you keep
opinion?
going.
You think anybody fucking with you right now?
A lot of dudes is fucking with me. I fuck with a lot of. I like. It don't move me because they know who I am. They know I've been riding forever. So whatever you do, I know I could do it if I really wanted to do it. Like, but my shit is like, I'm not here to compete. I'm not here to say, yo, I'm better than him. Yo, in my time, I was him.
Yeah.
It's your time now.
Yeah.
I'm OG. I got my respect.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You know what I'm saying? It's dudes that walk up to me all the time like, yo, you riding Sunday? I'm like, why, what up? I got a bike. I've been waiting to ride with you my whole life. Like, these are little kids that see me.
to me, it's like, yo,
You know what I'm saying?
I was one of them. I was one
Yeah.
of them. That's why I always like. I was one of them. I remember Pete used to come through Willie here, one hand, middle finger out on the 954. I'm like, damn, bro, I need to get a motorcycle. Like, I gotta do something. Like, cause everybody would stop everything we was doing and like go look for them. Whatever seconds it was that he was coming by, everybody stopped what they did and looked at that.
to me, it's like, we have in the pack still in Bridgeport, we have a lot of OGs is not riding. We still have an OG that been riding for 25 years, you said, right? More. So
26, 27.
So there you go, almost 30. And, like, I feel like a lot of people should have respect because a lot of the shit that you did back then, there's the reason why we have it right now. We still doing, like, you know, all these tricks and all this shit. You with your OGs was probably one of the first people to do that. And
Yo, I had somebody the other day tell me, they was like, yo, everybody think Meek Mill started this bike life shit out here. I said, bro, you've been riding way before Meek was even popping, and you was 14, 15 on dirt bikes. Still riding.
So
You
to
came
me-
home in 2005 and still did your thing.
So
Meek
to
wasn't
me-
always around that
to
time.
me, it's like, yo, if you see Pichon and shit, I'm not saying, like, you know, show you respect, bro, because, like, my boy's an OG in his bike life. So it's like, you got to show some respect, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
some dudes do. They all dap me. They all, even if they don't
Nah,
know
nah.
me, they just know my name. Oh, shit, what up? Some say, yo, what up, OG? But then there's some that, you know, they keep that little cold shoulder cool. I don't know you. I don't want to know you.
yeah.
Just don't get in my way. That's my shit. Don't make me fall.
Want to ride?
Just ride. That's
Yeah,
it.
I don't even want me to
My
ride
shit is
else.
just vibe, man. Just ride. Like,
It was definitely a pleasure having you here, bro. Thank you
Hey.
for coming. It's dope to have an OG in this podcast. This shit's dope as hell.
yeah, you
I
got to
know-
get a few heads in here.
Yeah.
You got to get a few heads at the same time.
No, that's what I'm
'Cause
saying.
you know, they
I want
laugh,
to
they
get.
talk shit.
So you get ready because you might come back.
I'll come back anytime. As long as I got the time to do it, I'll do it.
So thank you, appreciate you, and
Thank you, bro.
You already know.
and mi gente, síganos un casco una historia en Instagram. Subscribe. Lo más importante, por favor, dale ese botoncito ahí.
Dale like.
Dale like,
Eso no
dale
cuesta
botoncito
nada.
de subscribe.
Like.
Comenten. Y esto es otro episodio de Un Casco una Historia. Hablamos.